Hello everybody, welcome back to West Ham United. My name is Jack and today, I don't know why my microphone's all the way over there. I could start again, not going to. Today we have got Leicester City in the Premier League and Gillingham in the FA Cup. I know I said I was going to come back for City and Leicester, but we're away at Gillingham, so it could be a FA Cup set. That's what they're called, aren't they? Cup sets. We have been in the most inconsistent form you can imagine. Oh, dearie me. So, we've obviously played Chelsea and Krasnodar in the last game. We played Brighton, beat them 1-0. Lanzini getting the goal. We played West Brom, beat them 2-1. Noble and the last minute winner from Balanti. We then lost to Spurs 4-2. 4-2 flatters us a little bit. They dominated us basically. They should have won by 5 or 6. But Haller and Balanti getting another goal. We then beat Victoria Pleasant with a much rotated side and we still beat them. Zlatan getting a couple of goals, which was fantastic to see. We then lost to top of the league, Man United. I think they're top of the league anyway. We actually did quite well in this match. We had about 5 half chances, I think. We just couldn't finish them. United were more clinical than us. Yarmolenko getting the goal. We then beat Watford 2-0, bottom of the league Watford. Anderson and Encham getting his first goal for the club. But then we lost to Bristol City 1-0. So, yeah, inconsistent form at the very best. Like I said, we're playing Leicester away from whom we were 16th and then away at Gillingham in the third round of the FA Cup, who are sitting 17th in League One. But the magic of the Cup, you never know what's going to happen. It could be a very mad upset today, hence why we are playing it. Transfers have gone through. So we brought in Cardoza and Ajeti. Cardoza's probably going to sit in our under-23s for a bit. We haven't really got the money to bring in another centre-back, and I'm kind of trusting the 3 that we've got, because we haven't got any money either. We got Harry Maguire, Declan Rice, and Issa Diop, and I'm kind of trusting those 3. It's because Tierney and Ferber can both play centre-back as well, just about, but it's going to be an interesting one. A load of players have renewed loans and whatnot, and obviously Balbuna has left to go to Leicester. That's confirmed and all that. Almada looks like he's going to Venlo. I was gonna try and keep him, try and get him homegrown at club, but because he is so good, he can grow to a bit of a monster. I kind of want him to get playing first team football, and he'll get that at Venlo. Which league are Venlo in? They're in the top flight, so they might get relegated, but that's fine. Someone like Almada might get them going, but you know, they're our feeder club, so we got a few West Ham players there, so it's all good to see. Hopefully, he can get that. I know we brought these youngsters in for homegrown stuff, but it's fine. It'll be all right. It will be all right. Let's jump straight into the Leicester game then, and this is the team we are going to go with for today's game. Fabianski in goal, Firpo, Maguire, Rice, Klein at the back, Ramsey and Incham in the middle, Anderson, Fornells, Yarmolenko and Haller up top. Tierney's currently injured. I think if we have a look at the unavailable, yeah, Tierney's suspended. I thought he was injured. Martin Noble's just coming back from an injury and Lanzini's just coming back from an injury as well. So we're a bit down to bare bones, if you will, but not so much that we're struggling, if you get what I mean. So Balbuna's making his debut. I forgot. Balbuna's making his debut against us today. Ooh, I'm glad that I came back for this game now. I'm glad that I came back for this. In the rain, in Leicester, can we stop our inconsistent... Well, I guess if we win, it would just carry on the inconsistent form of lose, win, lose, win. So if we want to stop the inconsistent form, we would have to lose. Can we carry on our inconsistent form today by picking up a win? Oh dear. We're sitting in 9th, Karen. I didn't show you the league tables. Did I show you? I don't know if the draw's been made for the Europa League. I think it has. I can't remember who we got. I don't know if you saw it on the schedule. I can't remember who we got. But we're sitting 9th at the moment in the league with a game in hand on some of the other teams above us. Europa League's looking a bit touchy at the moment. And the board wanted Europa League, so they want us to also reach the quarterfinals of the Europa League we're currently in. So we're doing all right in the Europa League, and the Premier League we just need to start picking up some more points. Start getting into the pace of things, because I'm sure it'll be all right. I'm sure like going down to 7th will be Europa League, because obviously it's just 5th and then it's cup winners. That was a bit dangerous there for Fabianski, not gonna lie. So we can easily get 7th, but I don't want to scrape getting 7th place and having to rely on qualifiers against the Europa League and whatnot. Oh, Haller's at the post. So, but 5th place is looking a mile away at the moment. We are 11 points behind Arsenal. It's looking like an absolute mile away. The poor start to the season we had really, really cost us. And you know, the likes of Fulham's up there, which they might die down. That's probably a foul, but the referee's not giving it. Yarmolenko he's on his own now. He's got past his man. That was beautiful. Has a shot. It's blocked. Was that Balbuna? I can't click on him. I can't. No, Balbuna's there. If that was Balbuna, that would have been hilarious. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Maybe Fulham will drop off. Maybe Everton should probably still be up there. But yeah, it's going to be a bit touch and go. Let's just do revenge again. It's going to be a bit touch and go whether we can qualify for Europe. So maybe something like an FA Cup run could do us justice and maybe appease the board and just, you know, get them on side for one more season. I don't think I'd get sacked if I didn't get Europa League, but I think that maybe Europa League will help us, and without the distraction of Europe, we can actually fly into the Champions League or something like that. If you don't watch my watch me stream on my Espanyol stage, we had Europa League first season and a terrible second season. We finished mid-table with Espanyol over on Twitch, and then the third season, I think we're in the third season at the moment. We're smashing it. We're in the Champions League, and that might be because we haven't got the distraction of Europa League football. We've hit the bar again. You're having a laugh. Two clear-cut chances. Haller should have had like 20 goals already this season, I think. It's worrying. Time has flown past in this match. I haven't even made any substitutions. Right, I'm just going to take off the players who have been booked. I think Barenti scores a few late goals, so we're going to trust him with that. Fornals can stay on. We're going to bring on a Jetty for his debut. See how he does. In fact, let's bring off a Jetty for Fornals and play him up front. What can he actually do? What do you want to do? Pressing forward on attack? Go for it, mate. Go for it. Barenti on the left. And then, do we bring on Tyler Adams? It's 0-0, 10 minutes to go. Do we bring on Tyler Adams? Forpo's not had a great game and he's shattered. But we don't have... I thought he's going to have to come off. He's having a shocker of a game. He's shattered. Nathaniel Klein can do it. That's fine. Confirm changes. 10 minutes to go then. Away at Leicester. I'm going to stick positive. I don't want to go all out and then lose. But once again, it's dropped points, if anything. Unless they score here. Oh my god, they've hit the part. Oh my god, that was too close. Too close. A draw away from home is never a bad result. That's how I feel. It's never ever a bad result when you're away from home. But considering the start of the season, they smashed us 4-0, wasn't it? It was on the first video of the season. Fabianski's doing these rollouts with players. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. 0-0 result then. Against Leicester. I'm going to say they're unlucky. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I have a feeling there's a cup set. That's why I'm showing you this episode, because I've a feeling there's going to be an upset coming our way some point. But fingers crossed we can score a few goals against Gillingham and kind of get the confidence up a little bit. Fingers crossed. Amada is going to go off to Venlo. It's like I said, it's something that he's not got a work permit, so we can't play him. But he can get really good, and I don't want him to sit in the under-23s and not reach that potential. He done that for the first half of the season. Like I was tempted to keep him, and then I applied for the second work permit, I think, and he just didn't get it. And it's just like, we can have loads of homegrown nation players. Does it really matter if one or two of them aren't, kind of thing. So he's off to Venlo, and people are laughing outside. Apparently, he's off to Venlo, and fingers crossed he can do well. Fingers crossed he can get them out of the playoffs of the relegation and do bits for them, if you will, and just score some goals and then maybe pique an interest from Argentina somewhere if he's in the form of his life. Doubt it, but maybe. And we just keep on trying with the work permit. Keep on trying. Let's go on to the Gillingham game still. I know it's not long. Let's just go on to it. Right, we're back for the Gillingham game. Worrying thing is, the bookies haven't got us like proper, like 4-6 or something like that. We're not like proper out and out favourites to win the match, which is a bit worrying, to say the least. But that's fine. We're going to go full rotation. I think the only two players that are in there from the last game are Firpo and Maguire. One because Tierney, he is somewhere, isn't he? Tierney's on the bench. He can play in this game then. Don't know how I missed him on the bench. So the only player who played in the last game, Maguire. There you go. We're going with Bashik in goal, Tierney, Maguire, Diop and Tavares at the back, Noble and Adams in the midfield, Laurenti, Lanzini, Diangana, and an official starting debut for Ajeti up front. Just please put some confidence into the team. Let's score like 3 goals, please. I beg. I beg. Sukani, I recognise that name. Abika, Jonathan Abika. Jonathan Abika. The other lot don't really recognise, unfortunately. Right, assertive. I expect nothing more than a win today. Just win. Get some goals. Get some goals. Come on. I'm watching this. I'm playing this at the same time I'm listening to good header back from Slabheads. I'm listening to the cricket. At the moment it's day 4. Is it day 4? I don't know what day it is because it's bloody getting rained off every time. Let me have a look. It is day 4 of the Ashes Test Series between England and Australia. Squeaky chair. And England have just come into bat for their second innings and have crumbled. As I said, 9 for 2 wickets. It's you hate to see it, if I'm honest. We managed to get them out for like a lead. Oh, Diangana, he loves to score 5th goal of the season for the lad. He's played well. He's our best player. I think he's our top goal scorer in the Europa League as well. And now he's doing it in the FA Cup. You love to see it. Absolute scenes. Tierney with a ball in. Welcome back, son. Lovely ball to the back post. Diangana lost his man. Free as a bird. Sticks it into the bottom corner. And we've got a kick-off highlight here. Gillingham pump it forwards. Can Tierney get there? He can. Of course he can. Diop facing the keeper. Don't really know what's going on there. Bajic to Slabhead. What can he do? He's sprinting forward. Look at this from Slabhead. Okay, weird decision for a ball there. Tavares to Diangana. I do hope for an FA Cup run. Diangana. I do hope for an FA Cup run because it does mean door slamming in the background. Because it does mean that the younger players can get a lot of game time then, depending on who we play. Anyway, Diangana. I don't know what happened there with the keeper, but he's got another goal straight after. He is on the form of his life. First full season, he went out at West Brom. He's at West Brom in real life on loan. I believe, as I'm recording this, he scored 2 goals today after coming on at half-time, I believe. So, doing well. But he went in-game last season. He was on loan at West Brom as well, where he had a okay-ish season, if I remember. Like, it wasn't... I can't click on him. There we go. It wasn't groundbreaking. 5 goals, 4 assists. Pretty decent season, if you ask me. And he's come in as backup to Yarmolenko. And the Europa League, and now the FA Cup, clearly, he is having a season and a half. Like I said, he's our best player in the Europa League average rating-wise, top goal scorer. He's now banged in 2 in the FA Cup. You love to see it. Lanzini to Ajeti, can't quite steer the header on target, but this is what I wanted. What I wanted. A couple of more goals in the second half. I'm very happy with how... Keep it up, keep the pressure. I forgot what I was going to say. Completely... you probably saw my face. I was like... What? Completely forgot what I was saying. I saw Arsenal versus Millwall. And I forgot what I was saying. Right, Lanzini for the free kick. Whips in the ball. Diop's there. What a... How is he offside? How is he offside? Oh, is it? He's in the line of sight of the keeper. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. We'll let you off on that one, Lino. We're not getting the goals I really wanted, if I'm honest. I haven't seen any proper upsets going on. And thankfully, there's no upsets in our game either. Who is shattered? Harry Maguire, you come off for Declan Rice, mate. No need to play you any longer than we need to. Lanzini can come off for... Well, we don't really... I think this is what I did in the Europa League for the last couple of games, or at least the last game, is I played this team fully because they don't get much game time, so I was like, just play the whole game, lads. I might swap left backs just to give Kearney and Diangana tearing it up. No, because Tierney's having a great game. You can't really take him off. Zlatan. Jetty's had an okay game. We'll give Zlatan the last 10 minutes if Jetty hasn't scored. Jetty? No. Okay, here we go. Lanzini with a free kick. Whips it in. It's just over the bar. Should we bring Zlatan on? No, I'm going to give it... I'm going to take Lanzini off because he's booked and bring on Zlatan. I know we're 2-0 up with 5 minutes to go. I don't think, famous last words, I don't think Gillingham are going to score 2 goals. So we might as well pressurise them and bring on 2 strikers so they can't push forward. Ruthless like that. Even though by their formation, doesn't look like they're pushing forward anyway. They're still playing 4-1-4-1. So there we go. I don't think there is any major upsets. Forest Green have beaten West Brom 2-1. It wasn't exactly what I wished for in, getting the confidence up. But it got 2 goals into our young winger. Upped his confidence a little bit more. Once again, we weren't really clinical, which is annoying to say the least, because that's our problem at the moment. Our strikers just can't score. Well, no one can really score. Because I say strikers, Haller's our top goal scorer with like 11 or 12, I think. But Doncaster drawn with Newcastle, Crystal Palace drawn with Shrewsbury. There's no real, unless Barnet is still in non-league or something, I don't know. There's no real Posh beating Blackburn, possibly. There isn't really an upset on the cards which has happened. I don't think so. I didn't see one. There might be a couple of games, but the draw is on the Monday, so we're gonna fast forward to the draw and maybe get another Gillingham. Are we going to get a Manchester side or another London side? We'll have to wait and see. I'll see you for the draw in a second. It wasn't controversial. Didn't matter. League hanging. Another person like Almeida hasn't got a work permit. I know he can get good on Football Manager. I'd rather him go out and, get actual first team football. Because he's classed as a wonder kid. He can play on that left-hand side. He's the same position as Almeida, but that's fine. He's played 6 times for I was going to say North Korea there. Not quite North Korea. I do apologise. But he's gone to Venlo. There's no point having them. Yeah, it would be great for them to have homegrown national club, whatever. But I'd rather have them game time actually get a chance in the first team rather than sitting in the under-23s and never getting a chance in the first team because this development has been stifled because he can't get a work permit, basically. But we'll keep on working. We keep on plodding along with the work permits. He's had caps from South Korea, so internationally he's already there. That should help him with the work permit situation, I think, and I hope anyway. But yeah, those 2 are off to Venlo. Hopefully they can have a good season at Venlo, and like I said, keep them for a relegation. And then hopefully Almeida could go off to Argentina internationally or something. Maybe some friendlies. I don't know. But I'm just rambling now because there's not much point skipping again to the draw when it's later on today. So I'm just going to keep on rambling. It might lengthen the time of the video. There's just no point. There's just no point. And plus it means that I have to go listen to the cricket, and it's just a little bit depressing. We get Steve Smith out. We nearly kill the bloke, and that's not good. That's not good, considering we would only get 20% of that. Oh no, that's not good. That is really not good. I think, unless I can pull this back. I think we really need them. We really need them, so I think if I can pull this back here, we might be handing in a transfer request, because it is Juventus. Always just say to them, mate, you're influential. Don't go. You'll be another player over there. Don't leave us, mate. Draw time. So thankfully, Fabianski wants to say, this is the 4th round of the FA Cup. Where we got? We still got the big clubs, I think. Which small clubs? I don't like saying small clubs because it's a bit belittling. But lower league sides: Forest Green, Hartlepool, Lincoln, Shrewsbury, if they get past Palace, Doncaster if they get past Newcastle, Charlton would be a good tie. Barnet. Let's see. Here we go. Out the hat first. I don't want another Premier League club. Not for the sense that I don't think we could beat them, because I think we could beat anyone on our day, as long as it was not a top 4 club. But just someone new to play, basically. I want someone new to play. If I had to predict, I'm going to say QPR, Palace or Shrewsbury. See, we could beat Palace. That's fine. We can beat Palace. Shrewsbury, I'd like to play because it's Shrewsbury. It's a team that we probably won't play in this series other than in cup ties. And yeah, but it's just not a glamorous tie, is it? Crystal Palace, because they look like they're going to go through. It's just not. I'd rather play Shrewsbury than Palace. Just for the, we're never going to play Shrewsbury, but that's fine. That is fine. Palace or Shrewsbury in the. I was going to say in the next episode. I don't think it's going to be in the next episode. Let's have a look when it is. Definitely won't be in the next episode when it's there. So the next episode will be. That is. We got Legia Warsaw. I remember. I forgot to tell you who we got. We got Legia Warsaw in the next round, which isn't the worst of ties. But really, considering what teams are there, Roma versus Chelsea, that's a massive, massive tie for this stage of the competition. That could be the final. Celtic's in there, but they're facing Monaco. It's going to be tough. Fenerbahce, PSV's tough. You got Napoli in there, Dortmund, Inter, Lazio. Like I said, Ajax, Southampton are in there. Hoffenheim, Bilbao. Any other big clubs? Like I said, Monaco, Galatasaray. It's going to be tough. I don't think we're going to be winning it, but we just want quarter-final. That's what the board want. So fingers crossed we can get past Legia, and that will be in the next episode. I don't know who to play. Arsenal or Liverpool? Or do we do a triple header? Have we played Man City this season on video? We did Pleasant and Arsenal, didn't we? Oh, I can't remember. I think we did Pleasant and City. If so, it might be a triple header in the next one. I'm just having a look at my phone for a schedule or something like that. Yes, we played Man City, so we don't need to play them again this season, which is perfect. Have we played Liverpool? We played them first game of the season. It's such a big... It might be a triple header, because that's quite a big episode, realistically. I think I'm leaning towards triple header. The next episode will be a triple header between Legia Warsaw, 2 legs, and in between Liverpool. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Either side, Arsenal and Man City. I could. Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, especially with our dodgy form going forward. If you did like that, though, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.